Today we're going to show you how to use a soldering iron to make a DIY talking Christmas ornament for kids. What's it gonna say? Ho ho ho?
It's a surprise. You'll have to wait and see.
You guys are full of surprises.
That's right.
Well then, let's get started. What exactly did we want to make today?
A Christmas ornament that will surprise people by talking when someone gets close.
To make this ornament work, we need it to know when somebody's getting close. You may remember that when we had the project about the blanket fort and the intruder alarm for that, we used a proximity sensor to tell when somebody was close. The proximity sensor contains an infrared emitting diode, which emits infrared light. It also contains a phototransistor, which detects infrared light. If there's something near the proximity sensor, then the infrared light emitted by the infrared emitting diode will bounce back and be detected by the phototransistor. When the phototransistor is triggered by infrared light, it puts out an electric current.
And we can use that current to trigger this audio circuit.
That's the gadget you guys were playing with at the beginning of the show that lets you record and play back audio. Did you make that circuit?
No, we ordered this for this project.
Oh yeah, and it wasn't quite ready to use out of the box, was it?
No, the wires weren't connected to the speaker.
So, what did we have to do?
Soldering.
Yes, we connect metal parts together by soldering them. Solder is a metal that melts easily, and it contains something called flux, which helps it to melt, and this allows us to connect metal parts together.
Let's show them how to solder the wires to the speaker.
Good idea. What do we need?
A soldering iron and some solder.
Great, we've got everything ready here. Our wires are marked as positive and negative, and we can align them with a positive and negative contacts on the speaker. Positive goes to positive and negative goes to negative. We can get one connection ready by putting the wire to the speaker contact. Our solder wire is made of silver and tin. It doesn't have lead in it like some other solder does. It has flux in its core, so we won't need to apply it separately. First, we need to make sure that the soldering iron is hot. On this soldering iron, we need to check that the green light is on and that the red light is off, which they are. Then we use a damp sponge to wipe the tip of the soldering iron. This cleans it off. We'll quickly touch the tip of the solder to the soldering iron to get just a drop of solder on it. This will help conduct heat onto the wire. Then we heat up the joint, and we need to make sure that the wire gets as hot as the solder does so that it makes a good connection. You can see how it flowed in there. Hold it in place till it cools. And now we have one solder joint. With that held in place, I can do the same with the negative wire. It's important that the wire and the joint, that both sides get as hot as the solder so that it makes a good connection. Now what?
Plug it in.
Yes, now we can plug the speaker into the audio playback circuit.
can connect that audio circuit to the proximity sensor.
Right. So when someone gets close, the proximity sensor will trigger the audio circuit to play back the recording. We can wire up the components on this breadboard with the proximity sensor connected to a 3-volt battery, which is powering the circuit. These here are two 30-ohm resistors. The output current from the proximity sensor triggers the audio circuit through this PlayE terminal. For the nitty-gritty details on how we chose the resistor values and how we wired up this circuit, go to geekpackhack.com. There you can also find a link to our video on how to use a breadboard.
Let's finish making the ornament.
How are we going to hide the circuit?
Behind Santa Claus. Let's do it!
Yes?
Isn't this a nice tree?
It's beautiful.
Why don't you take a closer look and see if there are any presents for you?
Think there might be something for me?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll have to take a look. Look at all these pretty ornaments. Oh, and there's some presents down here. Let's see about this one. Who is this one for?
Don't forget to clean out the chimney.
It told me not to forget to clean out the chimney.
Don't forget to be a good little boy or you won't get any presents.
We hope you'll join us again next month when we'll show you how to build your own radio. See our website at geekpackhack.com for info on parts and project guidance for adults. Please leave us a comment to let us know what you think and to send us your ideas for wacky hacks. If you enjoy our show, don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, and give us the thumbs up.